There's a silent revolution happening in Africa, and it's not political, not cultural, it's financial. Forget what you knew about traditional banking. Today your money doesn't live in a bank app, it lives in your favorite ride-hailing app, your e-commerce cart, your airtime vendor. This revolution is called embedded finance. And while many are still sleeping on it, the smart ones, they're using it to build generational wealth. Let's break it down. Raw, factual, and African. Embedded finance means putting financial services inside non-financial platforms. You open an e-commerce app, bam, there's credit. You use a logistics platform, bam, insurance is included. You top up airtime, bam, you start earning interest. It's seamless, invisible, and it's changing everything. Quick fact, over 70% of fintech in Africa now use embedded finance APIs to serve users faster than banks ever could. Africa isn't just participating, we're leading. Why? Because we had no choice. Over 57% of Africans are still unbanked. Over 480 million Africans use smartphones. Mobile money transactions in sub-Saharan Africa crossed $200 billion last year alone. Where banks failed to scale, fintech filled the gap. We're talking Flutterwave, M-Pesa, OPay, Carbon, PalmPay, Paystack, the new infrastructure of financial Africa. Now let's be honest, embedded finance offers speed, but without knowledge it becomes a trap. People are borrowing money in seconds, with zero understanding of interest, buying insurance they never read the terms for, spending money they don't have because it feels digital. That's not freedom, that's financial sleepwalking. Stat check. In Nigeria, over 48% of digital loan users default within 3 months. That's not a system flaw, that's a literacy gap. So, financial literacy in 2025 isn't about knowing how to write checks or open savings accounts anymore. It's really about understanding how interest can sneak into those digital loans, knowing your rights inside a payment platform, reading the microprint in that buy now pay later offer, and, protecting yourself in this app-based economy. Embedded finance, honestly, it demands a whole new level of awareness. Because, well, access without comprehension, that's just exploitation. If you're running a business in Africa today, embedded finance is not really optional, it's survival. Here's what the smart business owners are doing. They're partnering with fintechs to offer in-app credit, offering mobile money payment options, and embedding savings plans or loyalty perks right into the shopping journey. It's not just about selling anymore, it's about embedding yourself into your customers' financial rhythm. That's what builds loyalty, stickiness, and trust. And here's a fact. Companies using embedded payments are seeing 2.5 times higher retention and 30% more repeat transactions. When Uber teamed up with Flutterwave in Nigeria and Kenya, it wasn't just for the cool tech, They were actually solving real problems, reducing cash risk, streamlining driver payments, and improving ride safety. And the results? Drivers got faster payouts, riders felt more trust, and there was just less friction at scale. But here's the key. Riders had to trust the wallet, and drivers had to learn how it worked. It wasn't just about technology, it was trust, training, and transparency. That's financial literacy right there in real life. Embedded finance also means embedded risk. Fake investment apps, hidden transaction fees, data leaks, these are all real threats. When you transact through third parties, you open yourself to, algorithmic control. And if you don't understand the system, you basically become the product. Here's a stat for you. Cybercrime through fake fintech apps rose by 79% across East and West Africa in the past 18 months. So, wake up. Protect yourself. Here are your 3 golden rules. 1. Know before you click. Always read the terms of digital finance tools. 2. Track your movement. Review your app-based transactions weekly. 3. Stay educated. Follow trusted platforms like Aramison that decode the real game. This is the new literacy. It's not about textbooks, it's about survival. This is your moment. Africa isn't just catching up, we're leading, but leadership, it really requires wisdom. So don't just use the apps, understand them. Don't just spend through platforms, build with them. Because when you understand how your money moves, you control it. When you don't, it controls you. Download our free guide, 5 Embedded Finance Mistakes Africans Make and How to Avoid Them, and follow Aremison Business Services, where clarity meets power and finance meets truth.